wake up in the morning with someone new. I wanna do the things they say we shouldn't do. I wanna wake up in the morning with someone new. And I get the peace and break the rules. I wanna wake up in the
Good morning everyone, welcome back to the vlog. In today's episode, we are going to be working on the 997 GT3. We're finally going to be installing the RWB kit. I decided to do this project here rather in Carrera Cafe because I actually don't know how the panels go on. We have the RWB kit sitting right here. Norman's going to be helping us today. We're going to be bringing the car out, talking about the car just a little, and then going straight to work. As usual, we're not going to talk much. We're just going to montage everything unless we run into some issues. But this car is such a fun car. In November this month, we're actually going to be bringing it down so that we can upgrade the engine finally. We're going to get a 4.3 liter engine. It's going to be so good that it's going to catch up to these guys. Can't wait to get that back on track so that we can battle the newer Porsches and see if all the mods that we did actually make sense and make the car much faster. Anyway, let me put the camera down so I can pull the car out so we can get straight to work. Let's talk briefly about the car. The car is a 997.2 GT3. We have put so much work into it. You can actually watch the old build videos that we had installing the tractive suspension, the rear arms, the client internal exhaust, the wing, the railing for the roof racks, and then it went to Titan to get some more work. We actually got some RS parts to be installed. This is new. This is a Lexan window, so this is an RS window. It's also much lighter, softer. We have a cup wing, the client in-canal exhaust, racing clutch, the RS clutch, light and flywheel, Sharkwork coolant pipes. We've had so many mods already in this car. We have the Redline track matting, the DSC controller, and then the CAE shifter. And then recently we upgraded also to the Pioneer 16x9 head unit. So that's been changed. We are now going to be removing all the panels so that we can install the RWB kit. Now this is the first 997.2 GT3 RWB kit, and the only other GT3s that have been made are 997.1s, so we're gonna figure out if we have any issues. But basically, change front bumper. We have new fiberglass fenders, which is much lighter. We have a new carbon hood sitting over there in the corner, so that's gonna be changed. And then delete, I think, the corner light there, side skirt, cut the rear fenders, and then change the rear bumper, and then put the over fenders, and hopefully everything works out. During the shipment, the chin actually broke, which is here, which I have to fix later on. But for now, we're basically going to remove everything. We're going to time lapse just dismantling the car, putting it on jack stands, and then hopefully in a few days we can finish the project.
I don't wanna get in trouble. See where you stand. I don't
That's not good. Okay. So we've actually brought Kevin to do the heavy work. Decided to cut the rear section here so we can get the vents for the exhaust. Nakai said we can cut this area also to get more clearance from the tips. And then Kevin's gonna help fix the small bits. We have to do some adjustments so that we can get it to sit nicely. Probably gonna end up cutting a little of the heat shield, make some bracketing for the lower guards here. And yeah, the chin here needs to be adjusted. While Kevin's doing that, we're going to be busy taking off the wiring for the FD-RX-7. Doing some quick updates with the 997 GT3 RWB. The boys are actually finally done with the car. We have some finishing touches to do on the car, but we will be putting on the stock mags first because the rear offset of the wheels are wrong. I need to bring them in about an inch. So we're gonna wait for new barrels from Label for that. They're working on the wing now and the fitment because the wing is a cup wing and it's I guess it's a fiberglass wing, so the fitment's not so good, so we're aligning it with the rear bumpers. The fronts have been cut. We didn't cut the front bumper just yet because I did order a carbon variant also, which is I think 5 pounds lighter than the original bumper. But yeah, everything else is looking good. The chin, we're not going to put on the rubber chin just yet because we basically need to wrap the car and then the chin will go on last. Here's the wheel offset. We made a mistake. The wheel should be in about an inch. So Kevin has put on the rear brake light and then we put on a rear vent also to help extract some heat. We're gonna cut the heat shield down there just to show off the exhaust, but everything's looking good. Replacing the head unit from the 997 GT3. This is the Porsche factory head unit. I just don't like it because there's no Bluetooth. So we're going to be replacing it with a Pioneer double-din head unit. I have the kit from Suncoast if I'm not mistaken. Should be a fairly quick job. In the kit you're going to get the harness. So this is the, I guess, non-Bose head unit system where there's no amplifier. That basically plugs there, and then you have open lead wires which is going to connect to the radio's lead wires, and then we're just gonna plug everything in. Comes with its microphone also, and then some bracketry, a new faceplate, some brackets for the side of the radio, and then some screws and a wiring diagram. So let's get this on the road. Looks like we're gonna end the vlog here. The car is now sitting on its stock wheels. This is gonna head down to Manila to get the new motor installed. So we ordered a big motor for this so that we can catch up to the other Porsches, and that's gonna be a whole vlog on its own because that's a lot of work. So for now, we're going to tow this down to Manila, send it to Garage 2233 to get the motor done, and then after that it's gonna go to second skin so that we can get the wrap done, and then we're going to proceed to hopefully do the rear wheels and the barrels, and then hopefully also we'll have the front bumper by then so that we can cut the front bumper, finish the fender liner, and then complete the rest of the car. So we might not see this car till January next year because it's entering December already, and it's going to be, I guess, very slow work. So for now, I'm going to leave you guys with this shot, and I'll see you guys again in the next video. Peace. Just doing a quick update with the 997 RWB. The 4.3 liter is in, and hopefully tomorrow or Friday they're going to die now.